Welcome to our video about personalities. Join us as we explore the unique traits and characteristics that make individuals who they are. From introverts to extroverts, let's celebrate the diversity of humanity together.
Critical. The pros and cons of a critical personality. Analyzing the traits of the skeptical and demanding mindset. A person with a critical personality tends to be highly analytical and skeptical, with high standards and expectations. People with a critical personality tend to have a highly analytical and skeptical mindset, often characterized by a tendency to scrutinize and evaluate things in a critical manner. They tend to have high standards and expectations, which can make them appear overly critical and demanding to others. This type of personality is often associated with professions that require high attention to detail, such as law, medicine, and academia. However, a critical personality can also have downsides, such as a tendency towards pessimism, cynicism, and an inability to accept mistakes or flaws in themselves or others. Despite these potential challenges, a critical personality can be valuable in many contexts, as it can help to identify problems, assess risk, and drive improvement. Here are 14 characteristics of a person with a critical personality along with explanations. 1. Analytical. People with a critical personality tend to be highly analytical, able to break down complex information and evaluate it objectively. 2. Skeptical. They tend to be skeptical, questioning the validity of claims and assertions until they have sufficient evidence to support them. 3. Demanding. They often have high standards and expectations, both for themselves and for others, and may push themselves and those around them to meet these standards. 4. Detail-oriented. People with a critical personality are often highly detail-oriented, able to focus on and remember specific details that others might overlook. 5. Perfectionist. They may strive for perfection in their work, leading to a high level of attention to detail and a strong work ethic. 6. Inquisitive. They tend to be curious and inquisitive, seeking to learn as much as possible about a topic before forming an opinion or making a decision. 7. Logical. They often rely on logic and reason to make decisions, rather than emotions or personal biases. 8. Objective. People with a critical personality try to be objective and impartial, evaluating information based on its merit rather than personal beliefs or preferences. 9. Meticulous. They can be very meticulous in their work, paying close attention to every detail, and ensuring that everything is done to the best of their ability. 10. Persistent. They may be highly persistent and determined, unwilling to give up until they have achieved their goals or solved a problem. 11. Perceptive. They tend to be perceptive, able to read between the lines and pick up on subtle cues that others might miss. 12. Analyzes risk. People with a critical personality tend to be good at analyzing risk, weighing the potential benefits and drawbacks of a decision before making a choice. 13. Precise. They can be very precise in their language and communication, often choosing their words carefully to ensure that they convey their intended meaning. 14. Honest. Finally, people with a critical personality are often honest and straightforward, willing to speak their mind even if it may be unpopular or difficult to hear. An example of someone who had a critical personality is Marie Curie, the renowned physicist and chemist who made groundbreaking discoveries in the field of radioactivity. Curie was known for her meticulous and analytical approach to research, and her insistence on thorough experimentation and data analysis. She was also highly skeptical, questioning established scientific theories and proposing new hypotheses based on her research. Despite facing discrimination as a woman in science, Curie persisted in her work and was awarded 2 Nobel Prizes for her contributions to the field. Her critical personality was a key factor in her success as a scientist and a trailblazer for women in science. One disadvantage of a critical personality is that it can lead to a tendency towards pessimism and cynicism. People with a critical personality often have high standards and expectations, and may be quick to point out flaws or mistakes in themselves or others. This can lead to a negative outlook on life and a tendency to focus on the negative rather than the positive. Additionally, a critical personality may lead to a difficulty accepting feedback or criticism from others, as they may view it as a personal attack rather than an opportunity for growth. This can hinder personal and professional relationships and limit one's ability to learn and improve. Here are 6 disadvantages of a critical personality with explanations. 1. Pessimism. A critical personality can lead to a tendency towards pessimism, which can affect one's mood and outlook on life. This can cause one to focus on the negative aspects of situations, leading to a negative self-image and a lack of motivation. 2. Cynicism. Similarly, a critical personality can lead to cynicism, which can cause one to distrust others and view the world in a negative light. This can lead to a lack of social connections and a general sense of isolation. 3. Difficulty accepting feedback. People with a critical personality may have a difficult time accepting feedback or criticism from others, as they may view it as a personal attack rather than an opportunity for growth. This can hinder personal and professional relationships and limit one's ability to learn and improve. 4. Perfectionism. A critical personality may also lead to a tendency towards perfectionism, which can cause one to set unrealistic standards for themselves and others. This can result in burnout and a sense of never being satisfied with one's accomplishments. 5. Harshness. People with a critical personality may be seen as harsh or demanding, which can make it difficult for others to work with them. This can lead to conflicts and strain relationships, both at work and in personal life. 6. Rigidity. Finally, a critical personality can lead to rigidity in thinking and decision-making. People with a critical personality may have a difficult time accepting new ideas or approaches that do not align with their existing beliefs or standards. This can limit their ability to adapt to changing circumstances and may prevent them from considering new and innovative solutions to problems. While a critical personality can have its disadvantages, it is important to remember that there are also many positive aspects to this type of personality. People with a critical personality tend to be highly analytical, detail-oriented, and focused on quality and excellence. They are often driven by a strong sense of purpose and a desire to make a positive impact in the world. With the right mindset and approach, a critical personality can be a great asset in both personal and professional life. By learning to balance their critical nature with an openness to new ideas and approaches, people with this type of personality can leverage their strengths to achieve success and make a positive difference in the world.
Personality is typically a combination of different personality traits and types which interact with one another to create a unique personality profile. While individuals may exhibit certain dominant traits or tendencies, most people have a complex mix of different personality traits, and personality can change over time in response to experiences, environment, and other factors. So, as the producer behind these videos, I encourage you to continue to support our mission and help us create a world where every voice is heard and celebrated. Thank you for being a part of our community and for helping us spread positivity and inspiration through our content.